How's it going, Miss Fisher? We're about to get started. What is going on, everybody? It is me, Josh Bailey, the new president of the TCT, the Competitors Tour Sport Martial Arts Tournament Circuit. I hope everyone can hear me well. Oh, except for the music is still playing. There we go. Getting everybody in the Christmas spirit. It's only a few days away. 9 days until the next Stranger Things episodes drop. So hope everyone's excited and ready for Christmas. I know that we are technically not ready for Christmas yet. Still getting everything together. What's up, Miss Natalie Adlin? One of our promoters is in the chat with us today. So I got it pulled up here so I can see you guys when you comment. There is a slight delay, so forgive me if I don't comment back immediately. Now, wanted to do a quick update, give everyone some fresh knowledge about what's going on. Since the announcement of me becoming the president, running, owning, operating the TCT organization, I've been a little silent. It's not because I haven't been doing anything. It's because I've been nonstop doing stuff behind the scenes. Been reaching out, talking with our promoters in a group chat, and we're going to have a Zoom meeting here soon. Hopefully tomorrow evening is the idea right now. And we are going to be discussing some of the things that you guys have told me and expressed to the other promoters throughout the season and seasons past. Some of the things that you want to see different, some of the things you want to see changed, some of the things that we're doing awesome, some of the things that we need to improve on. I think one of the best things that we've got is we've got a great group of promoters in line, ready to work and push this sport to whole new levels. Now, talking points tonight, introduction of my new role. I am now the owner of TCT. I'm running it. Sensei Brian Penna blessed me with that. We had a meeting, talked about it, and he was ready for me to step into that role and push this circuit to the highest level. So that's some big shoes to fill and big steps to take. And I'm not very tall. I gotta get a little run, and my feet are gonna be going real fast. But I'm excited, and this is gonna be awesome. I've been doing martial arts now for 32 years, competing ever since I was just one of the little ninjas out there running and going. Mr. Mark Holly is in the chat. Thank you for joining us, sir. Now, the new season coming up is gonna be fantastic. I can give you guys a little update on one of the rule changes that we have already discussed, and it was just quick, just like that. Everyone agreed upon it. Everyone was on board with it, and everyone's had conversations either with their team or their staff, or even people have talked to them about it, like, hey, we need to do something. So we are now going to officially change the coaches pass, manager pass rule. Let me state what it was last year. Last season, it was you get one complimentary coach's pass per 8 students. And then, so then if you got 9, 10, 11 students, now you would get 2 passes. And that one pass becomes a manager's pass. So a manager's pass allows you on the floor during forms and weapons to manage those students especially the younger ones, making sure they're getting to their rings, they're getting seated. You're helping us, them not run in circles, or they come over to the coordinators, check in, and then they go back over to mom and they're disappeared for the next 10 minutes and we're looking for them once again. So that's what the manager's pat's for. Play some music if we need music played, be there hands-on with your team, moving you around. Now, what we are going to change that to is 1 coach's pass per 5. So if you have 5 students pre-registered the week before the tournament, you're going to get a complimentary coach's pass. If you have, I don't know, more than 5, so if you have, 6 or 7 competitors pre-registered, then you have 2 passes. So every 5. So if you get to 10 and then you get that 11th person, now you've got 3 coaches passes. So I know that would help us out a lot because I personally, my team, I had 12, 13, 14 kids at the events every tournament this year. And me being the coordinator and Coach Travis being a judge, that was pulling us in a bunch of different directions. And even with 12 students, that was still I was pretty much, after I was coordinating, I had to jump in this coach's chair and then get up, run to that coach's chair. So that is something that we're going to update that we think needs a little fresh revamp. So 1 coach's pass per 5 students. 6, you get 2. And then on up. 1 to 5, 6 to 10, that 5-tier system. Okay, so absolutely. I think that's going to be great. And Ashley Bailey, I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, if you have any questions, comments, concerns on that rule, you can let me know. We're going to talk about, coaches, the roles of the coaches and kind of making sure, managers, coaches, coordinators, you guys that are inside the competitor area, the competition floor, we want you guys to help us keep everyone seated, kneel down, taking a seat. If it's you've got like 7 divisions before you're up, move over to the side, sit down, exit the competition floor completely. If you're done coaching, move over to the side completely. We want to try to keep the lanes clear. We want to keep the optics of the professional sport up. We want to make sure it doesn't look overcrowded, overcluttered inside the actual playing area. Now, we have several topics that I'm hitting quick, hitting hard, and not big giant changes, but little small tweaks that we really took notes a lot this year. This year was a really focused year on observation, reporting, and now looking at adjusting and figuring out better systems for our systems. That way everything can run like a machine. It doesn't matter if I'm coordinating or if I'm judging or if I'm over and doing a control center type thing, or what, it needs to run like a machine. It's like a wheel. It's got to keep on going. And I think we did a phenomenal job this year with the flow of the events, with the layouts of the events. There's notes that we took at every tournament. We talked about them. We discussed them, said, hey, let's do this, let's do that. Now, moving forward, there's going to be a lot of discussion that goes on with the behind the scenes of what we're doing and how we're doing it. So that way we push it forward. And remember, this is TCT, the Competitors Tour. This tour is designed and focused to be the best experience for the competitor. Now, one thing that we do a step above, we also make sure we're thinking about what's the best spectator, what's the best coordinator, what's the best coach, what's the best judge. We want everybody in their position and in their role to excel. Now, one of the things that Sensei Brian Pennon would say every judges meeting, he would tell us, scorekeepers scorekeep, coordinators coordinate, judges judge, competitors compete. And I want to take it a step further and say spectators spectate. Now, There's a line there. There's a barrier there, physical barrier. Okay, spectators, we moms, grandmas, aunts, uncles, cousins, sisters, brothers, siblings running around. We love you guys to death. We want to focus on this year, elevating the sportsmanship, elevating the respect level. Mr. Magic Johnson, the arbitrator, always starts off with honor and respect, grace and mercy. Remember that no judge is out there to judge against a certain person or a certain team or a certain school. We kind of, there's some stuff that, there's always stories from, well, I remember when this happened, I remember that happened. And so do we. And me as a competitor, I remember some of the stories that I have personally have experienced with what I would say was a bad judge day or a bad tournament. It was a bad setup, or they didn't have this prepared or that prepared. And, as the grace and mercy comes in when someone on the other side of the curtain, so to speak, realizes that there was a mistake or there's a problem and we fix it. We don't just say, oh, well, that wasn't our fault or that wasn't our control. We're going to take ownership. We're going to take onus to make sure that we do the right thing. Another thing Sensei Penna says is we don't know what we don't know. But when we do know it, we do better. And we're going to do better each and every tournament, each and every season. So my vision for the next season is to really get hands-on with every element of the tournament. And then the next season, expand. More tournaments, different regions, expand. Okay? There's no reason why in a 5-10 year vision of the TCT that we're in national level competition. We have conferences like the NBL did back in the day. Okay. Now that's, our model was the NBL model, and we've expanded on that model. That was our foundation. We've expanded on it. We've improved on it. Okay. We're going to continue expanding, continue growing, and we want everybody to see why we believe in TCT. And we believe in TCT because we've seen how hard the competitors compete. We've seen, I've seen how hard my students train. I've seen how hard the other students train. And I know that we're going to go up, above, and beyond. Now, let's talk about what I've got going on right now that maybe you noticed, maybe you didn't, maybe you caught it, maybe you didn't. The countdown. They did not, it was the TCT logo, but it did not just say TCT. It said the Champions Table. So the Champions Table, TCT, is going to be a podcast that I'm going to do, and it's going to be based on our events coming up, our tournaments. It's going to be going over feedback that we get from you guys. It's going to be going over feedback that we give to each other, and we're going to highlight the next tournament. We're going to highlight the winners, the grand champions, the competitors at the table. So we're going to do some interviews. Yes, please like, share, and push out this to everybody. Right now, everyone that's watching, drop some karate emojis. You know which one, the karate emoji with the uniform. Drop that in the comments below. Let's blow it up. And then also right now in the comments, go ahead, start asking some questions. If you have any questions, I'm going to give it a few minutes. Now, I used to use this software back in the day when I did some lives during the pandemic, but it's changed a little bit since I've used it. I'm looking for some, oh, here's the comments right here. Hey, there we go. I'm seeing some, yeah, there we go. Karate emojis. Awesome, awesome. What's up, Mr. Anthony, the Breaking King? Hey, I'm going to be reaching out to you, talking to you about some breaking opportunities. Mr. Westbrook, Mr. Scott Shannon, Kelly Harnett. Hey, Lauren, how y'all doing? It's good to see you guys in here. Yeah, so we're Miss Snook, Miss Natalie Allen back again. Hey, I'm gonna throw yours on there real quick. Ba-doom. Yeah, see, I'm a quick learner. Miss Natalie. Boom. So, that, I mean, honestly, it was just a quick generic, hey guys, how's it going? Competitors, 5 competitors pre-registered the week before. Mr. Mark Holly, thank you, sir. Now, so if anybody's got any questions, I'll wait a few more minutes, drop them in. If not, thank you guys for tuning in. Anything. What is this one right here? I'm not sure about that one. TCT. Proud of you, Josh. I believe in you. I'm sure that's Mr. Penna. Thank you, Mr. Penna. If that is you, hey, awesome. I appreciate it. Yeah, Miss Bailey. Now, my son Jace did have a question when I told them about me taking the new role. He said, "Are you still going to coordinate?" I was like, "Listen, the number one thing I can't do is do nothing. So I'm going to be running and doing and answering, talking, moving around, observing everything. I'm going to be nonstop, hands-on." And that's one of the things that I loved about my instructor, Coach Rick. He was very much a servant leader. He was very much, there's no such thing as that's not my job. If it needs to be done, we're going to jump in. We're going to get it done. So we're going to make sure that each and every tournament is at a new standard this year. And then we're going to make sure that the competition level is at a new standard this year. I can give you one more little update on some things that we were talking about. The overlapping age brackets. We're looking and moving some of the age brackets. Some of the age brackets for forms and weapons were overlapping. So what that means is we would have musical forms going on over here, and it's 9 and under. And then we want to go ahead and run the forms division right here. Well, in this ring, I want to run the 7 and under forms division. I can't. 9 and under is over here. So there's 7 and under, 8 and 9. Well, that falls directly into the 9 and under musical. Then you go into traditional weapons. We have a 10 to 13. 10 to 13 traditional weapons, but then you break it down in traditional forms. It was 10, 11, 12, 13. So there was some crossover that we had, which worked fine when we stacked them up in a certain way. But then when it got to where we needed to spread out the divisions to more rings to make them flow better, it was hard to move only one division when the 10 to 13 had to go here with the 11 and 12, but then you also had to bring the 10 to 11. So yeah, so we're working that out as well. Yes, amazing work on through the cross. Thank you. That was my question. Got call. What was I missed it, Mr. Addison. Ohio, thanks you. Yes, Ms. Fisher, we are excited for you guys to be a part of this. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Mr. Westbrook, on the promotion. Yes, sir. All right, guys. I think that's all for today. You guys, I am blessed with a great team of people around me in all areas. One thing that I don't think is I don't think I have the answers. I don't think that it's all me and my decision. I surround myself with people that are smarter than me, that know more than me. I take what they're going to teach me and I'm going to put it into practice. So be ready. Keep on the lookout for awesome events, awesome announcements, tournament announcements, everything. Music divisions. Will promoters have good speakers provided like Sensei Penna has? Yes. Short answer, yes. I've got 4 speakers right now. I'm ready to get 3, 4 more speakers if I need to. I might, end up with 6 or 7 speakers, but that's fine. as long as we can make it work. And but yes, I think the musical, having a speaker on hand with those connectors ready to go, a very mini mix board, so we can control the volume right there. Bam. Mr. Addison said they're going to have speakers there provided, ready to go. So that's one of the things that we're doing, absolutely. And we're looking, like I was saying about the speaker situation, where one ring was waiting on the speakers from another ring. We really worked on ring assignments. We really focused on this year's flow of each and every event. Me and Shinori and me and Caleb, we were, there was times that we looked like we were disappeared because we were in the corner going, look, remember this. Let's put this here. Move that there. Move that there. Oop, that one goes here. This goes there. Do, 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 boop. And, we just kept the flow going as best as we could and did what we can. And just remember, what do we teach in martial arts? We teach patience. We teach kindness. Okay? Breaking changes. I've been talking with Mr. Caleb Addison about some phenomenal breaking ideas moving forward, and something that is going to help the flow of breaking, something that's going to help the desire to bring more competitors into the breaking world. Okay? I think each element of what we do has a good foundation, needs a little shaping on some of the things, but it has the potential to grow to where we're going to have to, almost every tournament might have to be a 2-day tournament. We might have to have convention centers. We're going to be that level, because right now we've got a great group of dedicated martial artists that follow the TCT. And that's one of the things I wanted to let everybody know is TCT is not having a complete changeover, because I think we're doing so much so well. We're just fine-tuning little things at a time, because there's no need to come in and say, all right, you know what? Wipe, new divisions. This is what we're doing. Everything's different now. No, it's the same thing, just elevated. We're going to elevate. That's what we do as a martial artist. We elevate and we take that next step. Okay? Yes, Mr. Westbrook, you're on to something, sir. Okay, we're still talking, haven't made any final decisions. Okay, so I'm having those conversations with everybody. I'm going to be reaching out to some of our promoters that's more on the fighting side. I've been talking to the breaking side. I've been talking to Mr. Edwin Alejandro about some forms and weapons, rules and judging criteria and scoring. So everything. Little Ninja Division, listen, I know people really don't like the Little Ninja Divisions, but I think it's so awesome. And yes, I'm going to keep it on. And I am volunteering that I'll run it every single time. I love it. I love getting them out there, throwing punches, kicks, ninja rolls, little board break, one of the little boards, pow, break. They get so excited. They get their hands up and they love it. Hey, Mr. Edwin Alejandro, thank you for joining in too. Hey, very, very much appreciating your mentorship as well. Lots of excitement. Miss Bailey said, yes, Little Ninjas is a special divisions that promoters choose to do. Hey, and if anybody wants to choose to do it, I'll run it. Now, lots of excitement coming soon. All the promoters have been putting in work. I can attest the hours that have been put in. Yes, you can, and I appreciate your patience with me as well. And I can attest that, yep, you guys are in good hands. Let's all stay. Yep, sorry. And ADD kicked in. Good hands, promoters, great team. I love this team of promoters and the future promoters that I'm having conversations with. Kaizen, hey, yes, sir. Thank you. Mark, yes. Ooh, old man sparring division. Dude, we have a 60+ division. You're not quite there yet. Right now we have the 35+, we have the 50+, and we have the 60+. So it's there. It's there. You just gotta get there. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate the feedback. It's only going to get better. This production is only going to get better. Full transparency, I'm literally in the storage closet at the dojo. I got off the mat. I had this curtain set up, put some lights on it, had Old Glory right here ready to go. Hey, it's going to get bigger, better, and keep on growing. Now, thank you guys for tuning in. God bless you guys. TCT is going to grow. Merry Christmas. Miss Ashley Bailey, I know you're watching. Food on table when I get home. Let's do it. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm playing. Senior grands, that's a great idea. Hey guys, I'm gonna keep reading these if I don't get off here. I'll comment back. I'll talk to you guys in the chat. Listen, I'm open. Comment, tag me, call me, message me, tweet me, leave it on MySpace. Hey, any comments and concerns can be sent to Sensei at the Karate Dojo. I'm just kidding. That's Sensei Penis. Josh Bailey Karate at gmail.com. Josh Bailey Karate on all social media platforms. Hey, reach out to the TCT directly on this page. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. See you soon.